Hello my people, I hope you are doing fine, and today is the day I answer the question that you've been asking me, which is the best Prado. We have the TX today, we have the TXL, we have the VXL, and we have the TZG. So it's just a matter of going through them, then you agree which is the top trim. Okay? Now we have the TX, that's the lowest grade. We have the not grade, the lowest trim. We have the TXL, okay? Then we have the VXL. Then we have the highest trim, which is the TZG. At the end of this video, I'm going to show you why this car are coming in different trims and why that one is the highest trim of Prado. I know in the comment section I'll meet the Altitude and the Kakadu. Yes, they are there in the Australian market. We also have them in Kenya. They are not very common, or they are not very many, because to some reasons, spares and everything. Though the Kakadu and the Altitude, they are also in the same class with the VXL, but not the TZG. And I'm going to show you why that is with that car. Is that clear? So guys, what I've arranged here today, all of them, they are diesel. Even this TX is diesel, 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 diesel. What that tells you, all of them, they have the same CC. 2800 cc, 28, 28, 28. All of them, these are for diesel. But something you need to know, we also have petrol TX, we also have petrol TXL, and petrol TX, TXL, but VXL is purely diesel. Let me give you a short story about this before we dive into this. Remember, from the Japanese market, we have the TX, TXL, and the TZG. Are we together? From the South African market, we have the VX and the VXL. Are we together? From the Australian market, we have the GX, the GXL, the Kakadu, and the Altitude. Are we together? Now, the lowest trim from the Japanese market, it is the TX. This is the standard Prado. The TX, the Toyota Land Cruiser TX, standard Prado. Then we go higher from the TX, we go to the TXL. This is the second from this one. Alright? Now this one always comes fully loaded. It will come with all those features I'm going to show. It must be 7-seater, leather seats, sunroof, and all those. Then for those people who are good for going for long distance, we have the VXL. This has the biggest tank, fuel tank in all these, yeah? That's why you always see the tire at the back. Why? Because the space down there, it is saved for what? For fuel. Even before I cut short, just come director, come. This is what I'm saying. Hii ni watu wa masafa marefu, for those people who like long distances. That's why you see the others, you see the other three, this spare tire is down there. Are we together? Director, come. But on this one, you see this is an extra tank. Are we together? That is why the extra tire is at the back here. What does that tell you? If you want, for those who go off-roading, kule kwa vichaka, long distances, and you need a bigger tank, then you'll go with the VXL. Are we together? Even the GXL and the Altitude, even the Kakadu. But this, the TZG, the tire is down here. Are we together? The spare tire is down there. Okay? Then you realize that it's still 2700 cc. So the size of the tank with this TZG, with the TXL and the TX is the same. Let me show you the logos. Okay? So this is just the TX. This is the basic thing. Hii ndio kitu mmezoea kuona. This is the TX. Then we go higher. We have the TXL. Okay? This L, it means there are extras here that are not there. Then we go to the VXL. Remember I told you also have the VX, but the VXL top trim. Then finally we go to the TZG. So if you can manage to buy a Prado and your budget reaches here, then you have the best Prado. Are we together? You have the best Prado. Let me show you something, just a sneak peek before we continue. Look at something, yeah? I've just opened the door. This one is there permanently. Okay? See? Are you seeing that? We've not even started. I'll tell you why this one. This one has so many features that we've never seen in a Prado. Mpaka iko na air suspension, bro. You press, the car goes up. This one. So let me come, director. Let us start from this end. Okay, now let us start talking about this. Remember, from 2014 to 2016, we used to have the teardrop. The teardrop ni ile face ilikuanga hivi, alafu kuna kataka na mwagika hivi. From 2017 onwards, these are the faces. You see these faces? These are the faces. For the J150s, These are the faces. They just look the same. Are we together? But now, guys, yeah, if you look at this face, there are some small touches that you will see there that are not here. Let me show you one. Like you see here, there is no front camera. You see here, there is no front camera. But if you come to this last two trims, you see there's a front camera. So as the higher the trim, the better the features. Are we together? So one thing that you know the TX is missing is that feature. But if you look at it, it had the headlamp washers, very nice, LED daytime running lights. It has the fog lights. It has the parking sensors. But remember, not all the TX have the parking sensors. That's something you need to know. This is a 5-seater. We also have 7-seaters. Are we clear up to there? We also have those ones that are petrol. Petrol is 2,700 cc. Are we together? Now, let us go to the interior. And something else, I was forgetting. This one I don't need to forget. You've been asking, aka kataka na aka kana kuanga kanini? What is this? Are we together? In the lower stream, you realize this one is always there. Simply because haina the 360 camera. If you want to see kama sideways, itabidi utumie hii. Kwa hizi trims kama hii na hiyo unaona aka kakitu, this thing is missing. Why? Because it has 360 camera. So from the screen, you can be able to see the sideways. At least you've learned something today. Now, wacha tukuje huku ndani. My director is Muric Car Sales. Guys, go to his channel. Anakuanga na maofa mpaka gari za ruabe za 200. So go to Muric M-U-R-I-C Car Sales. Subscribe upate ma-offers, okay? Let's continue. Now, director, I don't think there's nothing new on this side because hii inakujanga tu standard, inakuja ikiwa hapo. So there's no difference. This one comes while it's there. I'll have to restrict myself to English because the other time somebody told me we are watching from Argentina. So let me strictly stick to English. So the side steps, they just come standard like that, apart from the last one, right? Now, when you open this, you realize the 4 power windows is standard on all cars. Push to start, very nice. There are some cars that don't have the cruise control, but as from 2017, they made sure all the TX also come with cruise control. The steering wheel controls, they are okay. The gauges are big enough. Of course, this car goes up to 180, the top speed. This just comes with the standard screen, as you can see. Then, on this side, of course, we have dual climate controls. Here, it is just a storage, as you can see. Then we have the second start, traction control, rear differential lock. Then the hill descent is here. Okay. The gear lever here. Nothing more. A 12 power volt. Then here we have the storage. Basic as that. Something else, you look at these seats. These are, they are called Alcantara or velvet. You see, these are not leather, though there are some TX that do come with leather, as you can see. So let us talk from the front. The steering is okay. Wood finish, iko sawa kila kitu. Hapa, this one comes with the sunroof, but not all TX come with sunroof. This one at least comes with the sunroof because it's a diesel. They have really tried at least to make sure everything is instant. Now, I want you to master this front of this car as we go to the TXL and see if there's something different as far as the front is concerned. So we move. Director, come. Now we go to the TXL. Okay. I like the chrome finish here. The side steps, these are also standard. Sinisawa. Director, acha niingie mwanzo because there's some small spacing here. Okay. Wow, the AC inside here is good. So from here, we have the 4 power window. Of course, the light controls, the same like the other side. We have the push to start. It also has the push to start here, just like the other one. And some things are missing, you will see when we go to the VXL and the TXL, okay? Now, if you come to the steering wheel, of course, it comes standard, the cruise control, all the settings that we've seen on that end, it's also here. The speed, highest speed also goes to 180. As we go there, you will see something change. The screen is a bit standard, looks bigger than the first one. The climate controls, dual, of course, they are the same. Now, if you come down here, the same. Second start, traction control, rear differential lock, and the hill descent. Very, very nice. Then we have the gear lever here. Then, now this is where the difference comes in. Here we have heated seats. Why? Because these are leather perforated seats. Talking of seats, they are also electrically controlled. If you come on this side, it has the sunroof, which comes as standard. Okay, we have storage here, but this is just storage. When you go to the VXL, you will spot something different. So basically, that is the front. As you can see, the front of the TX and the TXL, there are small changes in terms of this and the heated seats. So let's go and look at the VXL, the one that people always say that is the best. Leo utajua the difference. Now we go to the VXL. Let us see the difference. Now, most of the VXL, you will see they always come with these stuffs, Madoido, the word Prado Land Cruiser. The side step is also standard, just like in the other two. Okay, so let's see the interior of the VXL. So guys, you are inside the VXL. You see, here we have the 4-power window just like the other one, but the driving lights, now it was missing on the other side. This one is also there. Okay, alafu we have the push to start just like there. The steering wheel is still the same. The basic steering wheel controls all of them. They are there standard in all, but now the difference is here. You see the maximum speed here is 200. Okay, 200 kilometers. Okay, the other side, the two was just 180. You come here, we have a very beautiful screen. It's bigger than the other two with some several functions here. Climate, dual climate control, as you can see. Here we have storage. As you go to the TZG, you realize there's a difference here. The other two also had the same storage. Down here, they have added more feature. We have the rear locks, now two. In the others, they are only one, okay? Now, you come to this side, we have the heated seats, just like in the TXL. Why? Because these seats are also perforated, as you can see, and they are also electric. I believe you are seeing the difference as we go by. Something else, the sunroof is also standard in all this. But now, this is where the difference comes between the others. The VXL always comes with a fridge. We call it the cool box. Okay, it acts as your fridge. You can put your drinks there. They become cool. That is something that is missing in TX, TXL, and even in the TZG. But let us go and see the highest trim as we claim what is difference with the others. Come to the TZG now. So guys, this is the highest trim. Let us get into the interior, then you will see a very big difference. Come. So the first difference, number one, when you open this door, you see the side steps come out. A very nice feature. Something else, guys, yeah, this one, these two, and even the TXL, they have the blind spot monitor assist. Director, you can show them. Of course, if somebody wants to overtake, this one they will beep to tell you that the blind spot monitor assist. Now let us get in. That was the first step on the first difference on the side step. The second difference, you see memory seats. This one comes with memory seats, something that is missing in the last three units, right? This one has more features here as far as lighting is concerned. Okay. Now we move to the other bit. Now the steering, the speed, this one is 180 just like the other one. Okay, but this one comes fully. The steering wheel comes with the cruise control, all the setups that you'll need. Of course, the steering, the center console also has some extra features, but now this is where the difference comes. This car comes with you can lower the suspension. You see the air suspension, you can control them with these buttons when you're going to rugged roads. Okay, we also have a button for that. If you're going to rugged roads, you just put this. If you go to off-road, the crawl system is also here. The hill descent, very nice. What this does, the crawl system, is if the car is stuck in mud or in sand, you press this button without stepping on the accelerator or the brake, the car will remove itself from that. Okay, then we have two rear differential locks. The other difference, you see, it has the comfy mode, the normal mode, and the sport mode here, and the seats are heated. They have also added the USB and the auxiliary port here. Okay, now the seats are also heated, as you can see, and it has the electric seats here. Something else, director, here we also have just the normal storage, not the cool box like in the other one, right? I like the wood finish here. It looks very, very, very nice. This comes with the beige interior, and we are also talking of the sunroof that is standard in all these cars that I've shown you. From there, guys, you can already see that there's a difference when you sit in the TZG. Completely different from the other side. Okay, now director, it's high time we just go very fast. We show them at the back how the car looks, then we move forward. Sinisawa. Okay, now we are getting inside the TZG. You have this handle here. Of course, the spacing is very much okay. The legroom is okay. Okay. The headroom is also fine. We have two holders here on both sides. The speakers big enough. So here it's just standard. We have an armrest which also comes with the cup holders. Okay, and I've said the seats are heated, perforated. Okay, so we don't have to waste a lot of time here. At the back here, now this is where you're gonna see a very big difference also. Remember, this is a 7-seater, okay? These seats, these are 7-seater, but you can raise the seats using this button, okay? So if you press this, you see, it comes up. So you just hold it like that. Very, very, very nice. You see, this makes it a very nice 7-seater, and it has those buttons that you can control these seats with. We are also going to see on the other 2 units if we have that, okay, so that we just see the difference between the T, the G, and the other unit. So that one makes it a clean 7-seater, but by so doing you'll have sacrificed your boot space. Is that clear? So this all units have a split tailgate here. If you want to maybe pick something, instead of opening the whole boot, you can just open that car window and so on. That one comes standard in all the units. Down here we have the parking sensors. If we can just talk about it, we finish all. We have the parking sensors all around. Okay, very, very, very nice touch, and the dual exhausts here, which are real. Sinisawa. Let's go to the VXL. Of course, the VXL now, we have the tire at the back. We already talked about that. Okay. We open from here. Nice. Okay. Now the seats are manually reclined. Okay. No button there. You are seeing the difference, right? The seats are manually reclined. Of course, it's also a 7-seater to create a very big boot. Is that clear? That's one difference that you cannot as far as these boots are concerned. But at the back, you realize it also comes with the parking sensors. Very, very, very nice. And one big exhaust here. So that is as far as this is concerned. Let us look at the interior. Okay. This is how it looks. There's no difference. Actually, in these 2 cars, there's no big difference. Something I like about the VXL, at the back here, you can control the climate control, because you can hit your seats and control with these buttons here. Okay, so that's something we give it to the VXL at the button. Of course, you can put your drinks there and so on. The seats are heated, and I've said you can control that with the AC vents here, something which is missing in the other unit. But the legroom and everything, standard, all of them, they are the same. Okay, let us look at now the TXL. Of course, we can open at the back. Of course, this one comes with a 7-seater. The good news is that we also have the recliners here, the buttons, of course, to recline. Okay, so you can recline the seats using this button to create the boot space. You see now the TXL. That's why I always tell you guys, it's not a must you buy the TZG. You can also buy the TXL. It comes with very, 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 very nice touches, just like the TZG. You see those recliners were not on the VXL, and it's you people who say the VXL is the babalao. You've seen? Okay. Remember, all these cars are diesel. Sawa, 2,800 cc. Now, if you close, we also have the parking sensors here, but these ones are fake. Okay, we only have one exhaust here. Those are just for beautification and so on, with the logo TXL. I told you the split, that tail, that split window, it is standard on all the cars. Okay, let us finish with the standard one, the lowest trim. Okay, this is the TXL. Okay, we open the TX. Sorry, the TX. This one is a 5-seater, as you can see, but I said you also have some TX that are 7-seater. These are 5-seater, so the boot is standard as that. It's big enough. We don't have these ones because now why should we need them when it's a 5-seater? Okay, very, very, very nice. This comes also with parking sensors, as you can see, and a split tailgate at car window here, so that you can access something easily. You see, now guys, having said that, it's high time we talk of something small, then we finish this topic. Okay, guys, you've seen all the difference. We've looked at all the cars starting from the TX, the TXL, the VX, and the highest trim, which is the TZG. Don't worry about this. These are just Modelista kits which you can add on yourself. You see, these are Modelista kits. Hiyo ni vitu na add wewe mwenyewe. Si sawa guys? Now, what about the pricing? This one, when it is petrol, are we together? Petrol, the lowest trim of the TX, you will get it with 6.2, 6.3 petrol. Now, when you go to the diesel one, TX, the lowest version, you can get it with around 6.8 diesel, because diesel are also high. We go to the TXL. Okay, the TXL diesel guy, you will get it around 7.5 or 7.6 there. Alright, okay, now that is the diesel TXL fully loaded. We go to the VXL. The VXL comes with 8.5. The best price you can give is around 8.3. Okay, then we go to the highest trim, which is the TZG. The TZG, of course, will range between 9 million and 9.5 because of that difference. But when you're coming, all the prices are negotiable, especially if you are coming to buy on cash. So amongst these cars, guys, which one do you think wins the rest? For me, definitely I go with the highest trim, that is the TZG. But if you are a starter, you can definitely go and buy the TX, because you've seen it has the essential features that you need. Guys, we are genuine. If you need any of this car, give us a call. The number is down there. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe so that whenever we post such deals, you are among the first people to watch. So come, drive with us, pick your car, the Mheshimiwa status, then we go. And not only this, we have so many cars, as you can see. We have so many units. It's you just to come and pick one and go. Till the next one, guys, all I can say is Bella, ciao, and thank you very much.